Hello, PWA friends. My name is Amy Beam. I am going to be your yoga instructor today for your soul care option. And I come remotely. I recently moved to the Pacific Northwest, a town called Bellingham. And it is an act of soul care to me not to travel with you today as much as I would love to be with you. I was a youth worker many years ago, and I have a heart for what you do. I see the value in the time you spent, how you've chosen your vocation, your career, your passion. I know what you do is not always recognized. And in fact, you get a lot of pushback. But know that I see you. And even if it's figuratively and on the internet virtually, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. And also thank you for taking the time to take care of yourself because we can't help others unless our cup is full. So, with that, let's start. We're going to start with some breath work, some yoga to move our body, and then yoga nidra, which is a guided meditation to help calm your mind and get you back and feel a little rejuvenated in the hour. So, I'd like you to start on your back, please. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So make your way to your mat, lay on your back. Maybe your feet are hip width distance, knees together, but whatever feels good in your body. Rest your lower back on the ground. Start first by noticing your breath. Notice your inhale and notice your exhale. Notice the sensations around your body. Maybe some part of your body feels tight or tense. And ask your body. So with that, direct your hand to your abdomen, some deep belly breathing. Inhale, fill up. Feel your belly expand, your diaphragm drop. And then slowly exhale, either through your nose or your lips, until your belly button comes closer to your spine. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. Feel your belly expand, air filling your lungs. Then slow exhale, let it go. 1 more time on your own. Maybe longer and slower. When all the air is exhaled, take your hand, your fingertip, and just put them to the sides of your ribs. Now inhale, fill the air to the sides. Feel your ribs expand, and then exhale all the air out. Feel your ribs corset towards your chest, towards your spine. Inhale, fill up. Ribs expand, 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 and then exhale, let all that air out. 1 more time on your own. Now place your hands to your collarbones. Inhale. Feel your collarbones expand. Exhale, feel them soften. This is a little more nuanced. You may not even understand what you're doing, but inhale, fill up. Exhale, let your shoulders drop. Air in the top part of your chest. 1 more time. Inhale. And a slow exhale, all the air out. And we're going to add that all together, belly, ribs, collarbones, and then soften your collarbones, your ribs, your belly. That's going to be 1 full breath. So ready to prepare. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale to your belly, your ribs, your collarbones. Exhale, soften your collarbones, your ribs, your belly. 2 more times. Inhale your belly, your ribs, your collarbones. Exhale, soften your collarbones, your ribs, your belly. Last one. Inhale your belly, your ribs, Your collarbones flip, flip, flip. Exhale, soften your collarbones, your ribs, and your belly. Return to normal breathing. Your eyes can stay closed. Just notice how you feel right now. Notice your body from the crown of your head, the top of your head, all the way to your toes. Observe parts of your body that feel really good right now. Parts that might feel tired, sore, or stiff. Release any judgment there. Just notice. Keeping your eyes closed, or you can open them. Supine figure four. Kick your left foot on the earth or bring it up there if not, and take your right ankle over your left knee. And place your hand on your thigh to help open up your hip. Or you can bring your left knee a little closer. And also hold on behind your thigh if that feels good. Wherever you are, soften your shoulders down your back. Notice a stretch if you feel it in your outer hip and glute. Might feel nice to rock side to side. And even though we're going to be moving our body and noticing, keep with your breath. In yoga, sometimes we call it ujjayi, where you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. That's a breath that can warm you up and invigorate you. You're welcome to adopt it, or your regular breath is fine. Whatever your breath is, I want you to notice it and be mindful. Drawing awareness to how you're breathing in certain poses. Inhale, unwind your right foot down, your left ankle over your right knee. And you can stay here or put your hand on your thigh or bring your knee a little closer. Doesn't have to be the same posture, but you're looking for a similar sensation when we do these poses. Your body is not perfectly symmetrical left to right, so it might look different. You want a similar amount of sensation, feel. Inhale, unwind, recline bound angle. Both of the soles of your feet are together. Place your feet on the ground, or the side of your foot on the ground. I guess it's like the pinky edge side. And then let your knees get soft towards the earth. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. Take a few deep breaths here. I invite you to set an intention for our time together today. Just to focus is what that means, a focus. A word or phrase you can come back to. You're welcome to use whatever you like, and I'm going to offer the intention, I am enough, meaning you are enough as you are right here. It's a part of the Bible that talks about all of us working together for the kingdom of God. Some person's a hand, the other person's an eye or an ear or a foot. All you need to be is yourself, right now and always. So with that, take a big inhale. Exhale, I am enough. Take your hands on your outer thighs and bring them closed. It might feel a little creaky. And find your way onto your knees. Tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and then send the crown of your head forward, gazing down in front of you. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, tuck your tailbone towards the sky. Feel a stretch in your abdomen. Shoulder blades come together. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, drop your head. Press into your hands as you feel a dome of your spine. That stretch in between your shoulder blades. And when you're ready, flow using your breath as your guide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. You can add in a little sway side to side, which might feel really nice. Maybe go forward and back. Or any other movement that might feel really good right now. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Keep your hands on the earth, bring your left foot back, and then rock forward and back, stretching out your calf muscle, your hamstring, all the way to your toes and then back. And then lift your left foot up and chamber your left knee behind your right and sit your hips back. You can come all the way back if that feels good. You can come further up. Inhale, unwind, left foot back. And drop your left knee, bring your right heel back. Go forward and back, stretching your calf, your hamstring, your toes, the sole of your feet. And then lift your right foot up and chamber your right knee behind your left. Then sit your hips back. Fingertips can come up, your knees can come up. Whatever feels the best, because this might not feel good. And if that is, that's okay. Remember to breathe deeply here. Deep breathly, friends. Inhale, unwind. Beautiful. Tuck your toes, or not, I guess tuck your toes. Come up. Find what they call ragdoll pose. So your feet are wider than hip width distance. Bend your knees a lot, and then let your head get heavy in front of you. You can let your arms rest. Hold on to opposite elbows. Sometimes a bind behind you feels really nice. But see how I'm looking down at the ground? Let your head get heavy. Look back behind you. And if this still feels really intense, bend your knees even more so your chest is parallel to the earth. Maybe sway side to side. Shake your head yes and no. One more deep breath. Then you're ready. Come up slowly and surely, all the way up to standing. Shrug your shoulders up and back twice, and then forward. Drop your chin towards your chest. Relax your shoulders down your back. Your ear to the left side. One deep breath. Slowly bring your ear to the right side. I guess your right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe deeply. And then a half circle one direction. The other direction. Back to center, head up. Standing at attention. Set our intention, big inhale. Exhale, I am enough. Mother Teresa says, peace begins with a smile. Maybe with eyes closed, let that smile be self-directed and love towards yourself. Knowing that you are loved deeply. You don't have to prove anything now or ever. Just have to be who you are and to love. Big inhale. Big exhale. Blink your eyes open, hands down by your side. Inhale, mountain pose. Shift your hands up over your head. Hug your belly button to your spine and then reach up. Now, if this is feeling a little crunchy in your shoulder, like it is mine, don't worry so much about how far you reach. What I want you to be concerned about is imagine there's a string at the top of your head. Row half an inch, stand up tall and proud. Then just lift your fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Drop your right arm down, your left arm up, and then over. And again, rather than worrying about how far you can reach, concentrate on your ribs. Breathe deeply here. Same as that breathing we did at the very beginning. Expand your ribs to get a bigger stretch. One more breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the left. Your left arm down. Now reach up and then over. And again, it doesn't need to be that big of a stretch. But find that breathing on your side ribs. Deep breath. Relax your neck. Maybe gaze up at the sky or the ceiling. I'm not sure. I don't think you're outside. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus out your arms like a saguaro cactus. Lift your chest up like there's a little string. Hug your shoulder blades together and hug your belly button to your spine to help support your low back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands together. Bend your knees a lot as you bring your chest forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Put your hands on your thighs, the crown of your head forward. Keep your gaze down and rock a little weight onto your toes. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bend your knees a lot here, friends. We're going to flow that breath to movement 2 times through. So let's prepare by reuniting our breath. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Here we go. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. We're not going to do any chaturangas, which may or may not know what they are. Instead, what we're going to do is you're going to drop your knees and then lower all the way to the ground, your chest on the ground. Prepare for baby cobra. Keep your hands on your mat, your forehead towards your mat. Press the tops of your feet on your mat. Lift your kneecaps. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest up. Lift your kneecaps up. Press into your mat. Maybe your hands hover as you squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, baby cobra, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, high plank pose or tabletop. And then downward facing dog or child's pose. I'm going to end in this because I have a shoulder issue. You're welcome to do down dog if you know it, or child's pose, which I'm going to direct you towards now. Knees out wide, big toes to touch, and then bring your hips back, your fingertips forward. As you rest your chest towards your mat, nothing needs to touch. Breathe here. Big inhale. Feel your belly drop. Slow exhale. One more time. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. Extend your right leg behind you. Exhale, low lunge. Put your right foot forward, your left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Left knee goes down. Both arms go up. Actively press into your back shin. Feel your glute and your hamstring turn on and then start to shift forward a little bit to stretch your hip flexor, the front of your hip. Now, if your hands want to be at heart center, that's cool, or you can lift your hands up for a little bit more of a balance challenge. And at any point in time, if we're doing these postures and your balance feels tricky, little trick, squeeze your thighs together. It'll give you more stability. And also, if you fall or feel a little off balance, that's okay too. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Bring your hips back. Flex your front foot, and then go forward. You can have your fingertips on the ground. That might not be accessible. You can have your hand on your thigh. I like them on my hips and forward. Breathe deeply here, stretching your hamstring, the back of your right leg. One more breath. Now we're going to do something tricky here. Inhale, crescent pose. Tuck your tack toe. Lift your kneecap up. Your fingertips go up. Inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. So your knee that's forward, you're going to turn towards that direction. Right hand back, left arm forward. Hug your shoulder blades together. Hands in opposite direction or hands behind you. Doesn't really matter. What we're looking for is a stretch of your outer hip. Inhale, warrior two pose. Spin your back heel flat. Your back foot's parallel to your mat. Your front toes point forward and then bend so your knee is over your ankle. Now your hips are going to be catty corner, but your chest is rotated on the side of your mat. Extend your fingertips in opposite direction and gaze just past your front middle finger. To activate your inner thighs, squeeze your legs together. And then remember to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach, reach, reach. You have your forearm on your thigh, and you can reach your hands straight up or by your ear. I'm not going to do either of those because I have a shoulder thing. So do what works for you, now and always. Rotate your chest to the side. You might feel a stretch of your inner thigh. One more breath. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Sash your front hip up, and then reach up into the back of the room or your space, like you're giving it a high five. Good job, wall. Seriously, good job, wall. Pretty sure this was made by a man who is no longer living. Thank you, man. That was really kind of you to make this shed. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Pivot forward. Your left hand is your base on your mat. Inhale, low lunge, twist, extend your arm up. Instead of dropping your knee, keep it lifted and active. Inhale, start shifting your weight forward. Exhale, bring your left foot behind your right and fold. Bend your knees a lot here. Let everything get heavy. Your neck relaxing. Bend your knees more if it feels okay. And then maybe crawl to one side or the other side to include your back in this hip party. Inhale, unwind your feet, halfway lift. And then exhale, find your way either in child's pose, high plank to child's pose, or high plank to tabletop. One breath here. If you're in down dog or tabletop, stay there. Otherwise, make your way to tabletop. Inhale, lift your left foot back. Then exhale, left foot forward, low lunge or crescent pose. Inhale, crescent moon. Your left foot's forward, your right foot's back, kind of like in a Captain Morgan pose. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that around youth workers. Press your back knee or your shin to the ground. You are not immune to marketing. Just stretch your front hip flexor. Hug your belly button in. Again, your hands can do whatever feels good. Woo! Squeeze your thighs together if it feels tricky and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Start straightening-ish your leg. Bring your hips back and your chest forward. Again, maybe your fingertips rest. It's okay if they don't. You can have your hands on your thigh. Notice the intensity of this feeling. And know it's okay that it's intense. See where you can loosen, where you can allow your body to just be your body as it is right now. You don't have to be perfect. Just exploring your breath and your body. Now bend your front knee, inhale, crescent pose. Tuck your back toes, straighten your leg, and then reach up, inhale. Hug your belly button in. Inhale, exhale, open twist again. The knee that's forward, your arm goes back, your left arm back, right arm forward. It feels really intense in my body. I'm gonna go like this. Inhale, warrior two. I'm gonna switch around so you can see me. Exhale, I'm gonna set you up here. Put your back foot flat, front knee bent over your front ankle. Your hips are not to the side. They're kind of like off into the corner here, but your chest, you rotate it parallel to your mat, and then extend your fingertips out in opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Reach, 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 your forearm on your thigh. Your right hand up in the sky or by your ear. All your weight is shifting forward, so make sure you press into your back foot to stay active and a little bit more balanced. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Again, your front hip goes up, back hip down, reach up and back. One big breath, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. This time your right hand is your base. Inhale, low lunge, twist, extend your left arm up. Keep your knee active and lifted, your hip pin lifted. Notice the stretch on your outer hip. Exhale, both hands down. Start shifting your weight forward. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, right foot behind your left and fold. Bend your knees a lot, and get heavy. One breath here. Inhale, unwind your feet, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose to down dog, tabletop or child's pose. Now we are going to flow that breath to movement one time through. Or stay here in child's pose in your resting posture, because that might be exactly what you need today. And if I was there in front of you and I saw you doing that, I would have joined my heart for ignoring what I say and listening to your own body. If you would like to flow, let's breathe out our breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, lift your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge. Right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Tuck your toe. Inhale, crescent pose, rise up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, warrior two. Woo, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Exhale, low lunge, left hand is your base. Inhale, low lunge, twist, lift up. Exhale, both hands down, shift forward. Left foot goes up, and then behind your right and fold. Pause here, 2 breaths. Inhale, unwind your feet, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose, your way to child's pose. 2 breaths. Or down dog, if that feels good. Back to tabletop if you aren't already there. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot forward, right foot down. Inhale, crescent moon, rise up. Exhale, half splits. Tuck your back toe. Inhale, crescent moon. Straighten your back leg. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand on your mat. Inhale, low lunge, twist with up. Exhale, both hands down. Shift forward. Inhale, lift your right foot up, and then behind your left and fold. Pause here, 2 breaths, friends. Notice your hips, relax your jaw, relax your forehead. Inhale, unwind your feet, halfway lift. Exhale, come have a seat, all the way down. Good job. We're gonna slow things down on your back. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side, massage your low back. Then bring your feet on your mat. You can stay as you are or prepare for bridge pose. Your feet at hip width distance. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as feels likely. Bring your elbows into your mat. Press firmly. Inhale. Exhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Tilt your pelvis so your tailbone is toward your knees. Squeeze your thighs together. Actively press into the backs of your elbows. Keep your gaze up and relax your jaw. Press into your big toes and breathe. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, articulate your spine onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And then rock with little circles, one direction and then the other. Lift your feet towards the sky, flex and point your toes. Then again, give yourself circles one side and then the other side, like you're drawing little circles on the ceiling with your heels. Bring your feet into your mat. Supine figure 4, right ankle over your left knee. You've been here before. It's a good opportunity to notice how your body feels compared to how we started about 30 minutes ago. You can find more intensity or less intensity. It's up to you. Harder is not always better. Sometimes harder is just harder. And soul care is looking into the inside and acknowledging what you really need and having the bravery to say it out loud or to say it to yourself. part of it anyways. Inhale, unwind your ankles, cross your left ankle over your right. Supine figure 4, other side. And again, an opportunity to notice. Maybe your hips feel a little looser, freer. Maybe they're still really tight, and that's okay. Some days are like that. Some years are like that. Notice if it comes up, if you're like, gosh, wish I did this more. And take away any guilt, because that's not going to get us anywhere. But know if there's a longing to take care of yourself in your heart, knowing that it's not to improve yourself, but to love yourself, knowing that you are enough as you are. And you can honor that by giving yourself a little bit of physical love. Now extend your left leg out long, hug your right knee in towards your side, inhale. Exhale, supine twist, cross your knee over your body, and then extend your arms out like wings or cactus them out. I'm gonna keep my hand on my shoulder because again, I have a shoulder thing. Nothing needs to touch here. But if you notice a little twinge in your low back, take your bottom hip, and then bring it back a little bit. Sometimes that gives a little bit more space as you twist. And then breathe here, breathe deeply, friends. Inhale, come back to center. Give your knees into your chest, give yourself a great big squeeze. And then switch it out, your right leg out long on your space, your left knee hugged in towards your side, inhale. Exhale, supine twist, guide your knee over your body. Extend your arms out or cactus them out. You do that same thing, bumping your bottom hip a little bit further back if that feels better in your low back. This might feel uncomfortable in your hips or your knee or your back. It should not hurt. So if anything hurt, please adjust. We're not looking for that. Things can feel intense. They should not feel painful. A few more breaths here, friends. So lovely quote by Susan Polish-Schultz that says, sometimes you think you need to be perfect, that you cannot make a mistake. Realize you are a human being like everyone else, capable of reaching great potential, but not capable of being perfect. Inhale, come back to center, give yourself a squeeze. Exhale, happy baby. Bring your feet towards the ceiling and then grab behind your thighs. So instead of your feet being close together, they're about 3 feet apart, maybe even more. Some people like to grab further up their calf, but I suggest the gentler version. Notice if your shoulders are up here, if your head's off the ground, keep your head on the ground and relax your shoulders down your back, your shoulders towards your mat. Sometimes it feels nice to rock side to side, maybe close your eyes. Inhale, bring your knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a great big squeeze. Love and compassion. And exhale, Shavasana. Extend your legs out long in front of you, or feet on the ground, knees up if you want a little lower back support. Remember, God is love. God's love is everywhere in all things, and that includes you, whether you feel it or not. Friends, we're moving into a time, yoga nidra. If that doesn't feel good to you, that's okay. Ignore anything I say. Remember, you're always in control. It's just a meditation to relax your body and your breath, and you've had some physical sensations, so you might be at a place that feels really nice to do that. You can have your eyes open or closed, but welcome the environment around you, the sounds around you, sensations of warmth or coolness on your skin. Welcome the touch of air, feeling of hot or cold. Affirm to yourself, I am aware. I am awake. I am at ease. Welcome your heartfelt mission, the feeling of life living with you and purpose, your meaning and your value. As you silently affirm to yourself, I am a unique and valued human in life. Life is living me with purpose and meaning. Experience this as true with your entire body and mind. Welcome and affirm your intention, the intention that supports you to realize your heartfelt mission in your daily life. Could be your job as a youth worker or something else, as a human in this world. Feeling and affirming your intention in your entire body and mind as true in this moment. Welcome and affirm your inner resource, the felt sense of well-being, and of being secure and at ease in this and every moment. The safe haven within you where you can return whenever you need time to take rest, restore, feel secure and at ease. And welcome sensations that are present throughout your body. And we're going to start with your mouth. Notice your tongue inside your mouth, touching your teeth or the top or the bottom. Notice your jaw, your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Notice air coming in and out of your nostrils, the tip of your nose. Sensations of your eyes that again can be open or closed. Without thinking too much about it, notice the sensation of your forehead, your scalp, the back of your head and neck. Notice where your head connects to your neck. Filled with well-being, relaxation. Notice where your neck connects to your body. Let it relax. Noticing tension, letting it go. Sense your left shoulder, your left arm, your left palm, your left fingers, your entire left shoulder and arm. Notice your right shoulder, your right arm, your right palm, your right fingers, your entire right shoulder and arm. Notice both hands, arms, and shoulders at the same time. Calm, at ease. Notice your torso, your chest, your ribs, abdomen, belly, your back, relaxed and at ease. Notice the inside of your chest, the outside of your chest as sensation. Notice your pelvis, your buttocks, relaxed and at ease. Notice your left hip, your left thigh, your left kneecap, your left calf, left foot, Left toes relaxed. The sense of well-being and ease. Your entire left hip and leg. As sensation. Then draw your awareness to your right hip, your right thigh, your right kneecap, right calf, right foot, your right toes. At ease, relaxed. Notice your entire right hip and leg and feet, foot as sensation. Notice both hips, legs, and feet. Feel them heavy and relaxed with sensation. Notice the entire body, your entire body, inside and outside. A field of sensation, of ease, just being as you are. Notice yourself as the observer of all these sensations. You're present and you're aware. Feel yourself just being aware and awake as the observer of these sensations. Affirm to yourself, I am aware, awake, and resting with ease. Now notice your body. Notice it breathing and welcome the air flowing in your nostril, your throat, gently expanding and releasing into your chest and your abdomen. Notice your inhalation and exhalation. Like we did at the beginning, just notice your abdomen expanding with each inhalation, releasing air and contracting with each exhalation. With each breath, affirm to yourself, I am aware, at ease. I am aware and at ease. Remain with this feeling of deep release with each exhalation. Aware, awake, and attentive. Welcome your inner resource of ease and well-being with each exhalation. Feel yourself as the observer of all that's now present in your awareness, and affirm to yourself, I am aware, awake, and resting at ease. Welcome feelings of warmth, ease, and comfort. And if present, welcome their opposites. If you're sensing warmth, welcome coolness. If ease, welcome tension. Comfort, welcome discomfort. Without thinking, don't overthink this, just sense and feel, moving back and forth between opposites at your own pace. Then feel both opposites at the same time, while also experiencing how this impacts your body and your mind. Feel yourself as the observer of all these feelings that are present in your awareness. Welcome an emotion that may be present or an emotion you're working with in your life. And if no emotion is present, this too is perfect. Welcome what's called attention in this moment. Feel free to return to your inner resource anytime. That thing that feels grounding and calming and the truest sense of you. If you want to take a moment, a time out, feel secure and at ease. And if an emotion is present, where and how in your body do you feel it? Are there thoughts or images that come along with this emotion? Welcome your experience just as it is without judging what's present. Welcoming it just as it is. And if it's helpful, locate the opposite of that emotion and where and how you feel that in your body. Then move between these opposites back and forth at your own pace. As you're ready, experience both opposites of emotion at the same time, while sensing how this impacts your body and your mind. Feel yourself as the observer of all that is present. In your awareness, just being aware and awake, at ease, safe in this present moment. Bring attention to the sensations of well-being and joy. Well-being and joy expanding throughout your entire body. Every cell of your body welcoming joy and well-being, knowing truly deeply that you are enough. All your little cells rejoicing, giving each other high fives. And be aware of all that is now in awareness, while dissolving into being spacious, open, with all the thoughts coming and going. Settling into being. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just being. Notice how everything is arising in your awareness. Feel into being awareness. Welcome this openness and awareness. Undeniable, undescribable, everywhere. In front, behind, left, right, inside, outside. Awareness everywhere. Welcome the feeling of wholeness in life. Life living you as one of its unique and perfect expressions, everything interconnected through the underlying essence of life. Feeling your wholeness while redirecting the different movements that are now present. Sensation, emotions, thoughts, well-being. The feeling of being and being awareness. Whatever it is, try to welcome it. As you're ready, open and close your eyes several times while welcoming your inner resource and well-being, feeling grounded and connected to yourself and the world around you, the feeling of life living you, giving your life a sense of purpose, meaning, and value. Imagine you going about your life affirming yourself that you are enough and at ease in this moment, in fact, every moment. When you're ready, come back fully wide awake state, grateful for taking time for yourself, your soul care, your health, healing, experiencing wholeness in the practice of Yoga Nidra eye rest. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. It has truly been my honor and pleasure to guide you through this practice. Sending you so much love. Bye, friends.